simple yoga sequences that we can always follow in very simple steps that are easy to learn and easy to memorize. And let's get started, because we all love yoga, don't we? And it's always easy to follow something with steps rather than just randomly doing it. All right, so let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, so today we're going to get started with some sitting poses. Let's begin with our favorite pose, which is the child's pose. All right. Okay guys, so let's get started with child's pose. I'm just going to show you how we do this child's pose. Child's pose is actually an inversion. Inversion means our heart is actually below our, the center of the body. So this actually induces blood flow more to the heart, and thereby it improves the longevity and the health. Alright, let's start with this child's pose. So it's very simple. All we do is we put our hands all the way up and just watch my feet in this lotus pose. It is. Alright, we just do like this, and then we do all. So we do like this, all the way up, and then we do like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is child's pose. Now what are the benefits of child's pose? Now let's come to the benefits of child's pose. The benefits of child's pose is, when we do child's pose, you might have noticed that our head is actually below our heart. Heart is the one that pumps blood to the rest of the body, right? But in child's pose, as you can see, we are bending all the way forward. So when the head is below the heart, blood flows the opposite way, right to our our face and our extremities and everything, so that you get that radiant glow that you so badly deserve, right? So that's the advantage of going for child's pose. Head below the heart, when the normal blood flow is going this way, but in that pose your blood flow is going to go upwards, oxygenating your brain, your skin, everything, and you're going to get that lovely blood flow that you so much deserve, rather. Okay. Alright folks, now let's come to the next most important pose, which is called as the tabletop pose. So let's go to this tabletop pose. Let me just show you what it is. Alright, this is, so you want your knees to be just below your hips, and you want your wrists to be just below your okay, so let me show you how this is done. Okay, this is the tabletop pose, and the most important thing here is you want to keep your back flat. Like, I can literally place a cup of coffee on your back, and it shouldn't be falling down. It should be that stable. So you want to have that very flat back. Okay, so let's get that flat back in the whatever tabletop pose, and keep your tummy flat, all right, and your back flat, and just breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The most important thing in child's pose is the eye of your elbow. The eye of your elbow should be facing inwards. It should not face outwards. So what I mean by the eye of the elbow is, look at me here. If you look at me here, see, this is the eye of your elbow, okay? The eye of your elbow, it shouldn't be like this, it shouldn't be like this, it should be like this. So that's how the eye of your elbow should be facing, right on the insides, okay? So, like this. So, like this. Alright? That's how the eye of your elbow should be, and that's how your back should be. Alright, so that is your, what is that? The tabletop pose. So far we finished the child's pose, we finished tabletop pose, and now let's go to the next pose. Alright. Okay guys, now let's come to the next pose, which is called the cat-cow pose. I mean, this is a famous pose that most of us love. but are not always sure what is the right way to do it. So let's do it over here. Cat cow pose. So for this we have to go back to our tabletop pose and then we do the cat. Okay guys, so let's continue with the cat cow pose. Very simple. You just do like that, and let me show you what is the meaning of cat. Cat means you're going to purr like a cat. So you're just going to go all the way up. Okay, so in this pose, you're going to make sure your chin is tucked to your chest over here, and you're going to get that arch on your back. You're going to get the arch, and you're just going to inhale. Okay, you're just going to get a deep inhale because your chest is expanded, everything. You want to get the inhale. All right, guys. So let's go to the cat pose. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then let's go to the cow pose. Let's go to the cow pose or the dog pose, or I don't know, whatever you like to call it. 4, 5. That's the dog pose. So in cat pose, you're doing this. Your chin is stuck to your chest, and you're doing it in such a way that you are going to inhale, get a deep inhale. But in the cow pose, it's just the opposite. Your chin has to be totally away from your chest, and you're going to do that deep exhale, like so it's like that. So it's very simple. Always with practice, things get easier as always. So let's go back to the cat cow pose, guys. Okay, so let's go to cat. 1, 2, 3. And let's go to cow. Alright, so that is the cat cow pose. Alright, that was pretty simple, not too complicated. Alright, and then we are going to go to my favorite pose of all poses, which is the downward dog pose. Guess why? Because it stretches all the muscles of the body, right from your upper chest, lower chest, to your calves and your whatever you call it, hamstrings, quadriceps, everything in just one simple pose. Let's go to downward dog pose. I hope you guys are able to see me without any trouble. See, it's not about doing perfect yoga, but it's trying to do the best your body can do. See, I'm not the most flexible yogi, but I do the best I can. So you don't want to look at your neighbor and compare, but you just want to compare yourself to yourself and do the best you can, because everybody's body is different. And if you do something, you are stretching a little more and a little less, means you're just doing what's right for your body, right? Okay, so let's go. So you see my toes here, how I keep it, and then I do this. So first I'm going to check my, my glutes to the air, and then I'm going to try to rest my, the soles of my feet to the ground. And I'm going to go and count to a count of 10, and I'm going to breathe normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, that was a good enough stretch for your, the quadriceps, your everything, right? Yeah, that was a good stretch. So what I'm trying to say is, what are the benefits of your downward dog pose? So the benefits I'm going to tell you. So the benefits are going to be that they strengthen the shoulders, because you're going all the way on the floor like this. They strengthen the shoulders, and they lengthen the muscles in the back of your legs. Now that's an important one, because our legs are just there, but we are hardly doing what we need to do, except if we do a pose like this. So our legs need the stretching with the downward dog pose, alright? And this is again an inversion, which means that it improves blood circulation. So inversion meaning, you know what's inversion, right guys? It means that your heart is actually your head is below your heart, so the blood flow is going to be forced more towards the head rather than the rest of the body, and it's, I wouldn't say neglected, but it doesn't receive as much blood flow as you should normally get when like you're doing an inversion. So always take advantage of inversions and get that blood pumping so that you get that radiant glow. All right. So we did all these lovely poses like child's pose, tabletop, cat cow, and even downward dog. So I think that's good for today, guys. And let's always end our pose with our favorite pose. One and only favorite pose is going to be Shavasana. Let's end it with our Shavasana, okay guys? So let me show you how I do my Shavasana. Okay. So I like to, and when you wake up, make sure you put your this hand here and then wake up, okay? Do not wake up like this. You're putting undue pressure on the back. Turn this way, wake up like that. That's the way you want to wake up. So you get a good, nice stretch and you're not putting undue pressure on anything. Shavasana is very important after your yoga because you have stretched in various postures and you want the lymph flow and everything going normally as it should go. So Shavasana is the way you kind of relax not only mentally but also physically. After you, it's kind of like a stretching after your heavy workout. Something like that. It's, although you're not actually stretching, but you are relaxing all the muscles of the body and giving them a nice little break from what you just did so that you can go back to doing whatever you were doing. Alright guys, so next time I'm going to come with other interesting sequences which I hope you'll enjoy, and as usual if you have any comments or any advice on improvement or anything, I'm more than happy to take them because all of you are just like my good friends. And don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like my video if you do, and I'll be coming up with many more videos as soon as possible. Until then, take care. Bye bye.